really think they thought that the US was crazy enough to actually do it, but they have done it. And as I've said before, it is very easy to start a war. Iran was on its knees effectively with these protests happening. Trump made a promise to help them.
You better not start shooting, because we'll start shooting too.
He lived up to that promise. And now we are at war against a very, very serious country. And it's an air war only at this point. Now, if you know anything about history, it's very hard to affect any sort of regime change from the air. You can degrade a country, you can defeat a country if you bomb them heavily enough. But in terms of actually totally affecting regime change, it's not as likely to happen. Israel and the United States have taken the chance to attack Iran. They went straight after the Ayatollah, and there's some very interesting open source reporting on this attack. Apparently, the Israelis had hacked some of the traffic cameras that were near that location, that identified bodyguards and vehicles that were associated with some of the high-value individuals that were in this meeting. They were having a meeting in broad daylight, including breakfast with some key leaders, and the Israelis and the Americans went after them during this meeting. I think there was a degree of complacency. Khomeini himself had said this. He says the Americans always say, all options are on the table, but they never do anything. And so I think there was a bit of confidence. I didn't really think they thought that the US was crazy enough to actually do it, but they have done it. And as I've said before, it is very easy to start a war. It's extremely hard to get out of it.